Welcome to another Angelo's Tennis Stories. It was back in 2009 in Philadelphia at what was known as the Arthur Ashe Tennis Center. And now it's called the Legacy, I believe it's called the Legacy Youth Tennis and Education Center. It was back in 2009. I was working for a Parks and Rec program. It was one of my first tennis gigs. And we made this field trip out to Philadelphia to this Arthur Ashe Tennis Center. And the reason why we were out there was because it was known as the Philadelphia Freedoms. It was the World Team Tennis League.
That's setting a breaker. Next up, women's singles. Madison Keys taking on Marie-Eve Pelletier. Keys, the youngest player ever to play World Team Tennis. But with Pelletier, really distinguished herself. She played well.
Pelletier is so solid. Madison Keys lacking some experience, but stepping it up when it counted.
So the Freedoms won the opening two events in tiebreakers. Keys winning that one 5-4. Agassi was having a
Just have this World Team Tennis League. Madison Keys was there. She was on the team. Agassi was there. Serena Williams played for the team, I think, or Venus. No, it's Venus Williams. Venus Williams. I'll go through it here. I got the article. Let me read the article. I almost hit with Madison Keys. Here we are. This is the article. You can read through it if you want. We can see 14-year-old professional tennis player, rising star Madison Keys, who trains at the Everett Academy in Boca Raton, Florida, turned pro in April 2009. Just played for World Team Tennis for the Philadelphia Freedoms, becoming the youngest player in the history of the WTT. Keys joins Andre Agassi, Venus Williams, Lisa Raymond, the big double star, among others. And she even beat the 2009 Wimbledon champion Serena Williams 5-1 in the singles event on July 13th as a 14-year-old. Keys, who was 5'10" and has a 114 miles per hour serve. So, you can read through this if you want. And actually, now that I look at this picture, I'll put the picture back up on the screen. The guy in the red, Jara, he was with me. He was one of the guys that worked with me, or you could say one of my students. He's got his hand on her left shoulder, and his sister has the pink cap to the right there on. So that's very interesting. And actually, Jara kind of plays like the guy that was playing her. Big, heavy topspin. He had this one-handed backhand. But we'll leave that maybe for another video. That's my experience with Madison Keys. And I remember as well getting off the bus and how, it's just like going to a professional tennis event. You get off the bus, you get home, all you want to do is play. And when you start playing, you almost feel like you're a professional. Your game just gets better overnight. And yeah, I definitely wasn't going to hit with her. I was not the same Angelo that I am today, but I did get to watch her up close. She hit with the director. I think he was the junior tennis director at the club at the time. I'll put a video of him up here on the screen.
The organization was actually founded as the Philadelphia Tennis Patriots in 1952.
We started down the street in Manioc at an old warehouse with 4 tennis courts on like a carpet surface.
In the early 80s, Arthur Ashe came to the center and gave us the opportunity to use his name.
In 2006, we were blessed with an endowment from one of our donors of $7 million to come to build this beautiful facility. We call it a campus.
And it was I remember she hit really flat and hard, just like she does now. The exact same. Nothing different. And this guy who played pretty good, high-level tennis, I forget where he played. He had a law degree as well. Very accomplished. And he was very spinny, like very spinny. Big, heavy topspin. And she was there running him around, and he was back there playing the baseline, spinning all the balls back. It was fairly entertaining. and I wish I had video of it.